Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This video is a little bit different from my usual videos in the sense that I am trying to work on a WordPress website while I talk. So I'm going to be looking at the screen of my computer all the time because I'm trying to build this really simple website at work right now. And I felt like my head is so full of thoughts that if I don't get those thoughts out of my head, then I can't focus on building the website. So I decided to try, can I actually build this really simple website while talking to the camera and recording a video? Because that would be kind of a win-win situation. And I'm at work alone, obviously since I work remotely, but also because everyone is on vacation in Finland in July, except for me. Pretty much. So now there's no meetings, there's nothing. I'm not gonna talk with anyone today, so I feel like I have to talk to the goddamn camera at least. And since I don't live together with my girlfriend at this moment, so I'm really truly alone, which is my cat who's hunting outside all the time in the summer. So anyway, the topic is gonna be about relationships. Everything on this channel that I said is just my experience and what I think and I have read somewhere, so it's never like actually scientific. So if I talk and you notice that it's bullshit what I'm saying, then correct me in the comments, please. So this channel in general is sort of like anecdotal bro science friend channel. We're all just friends here talking about shit. So in any case, I can notice that while I'm trying to work on the website, it's not so obvious to talk about the topic that I was thinking about talking. This intro has already taken me 3 minutes and I haven't even started. So the thing that I wanted to talk about in relation to relationships is that I think it could be that you should not spend or rather waste your time on dating apps. And here is the reason. I don't think that a single person that I know has found their partner from a dating app. When I think about it, all my friends, every single one of my friends found their girlfriend or boyfriend from the real life, not a dating app. So that's one reason why I, once again, anecdotally have witnessed that actually and these couples, my friends, the girlfriends, these couples, most of them have been together now for like 10 years or something along those lines. So not only have they found their companions from the real life, they also have stayed together for a long time. And I personally was single for 9 years, which is way too long. Obviously that's subjective. It's for some people you could argue it's not too long and you can be single forever or 20 years or whatever. It's not too long. But for me personally, it was too long because I notice now, I kind of always knew that I wanted a woman to love. It's really important for me to love someone, if that makes any sense. It sort of fulfills me if I can love a woman. And I always knew that, to be honest. But my first relationship was so crazy that it sort of traumatized me in a sense. And I was single for a really long time. But 1 year ago, almost exactly 1 year ago now, I did find my current girlfriend. I found my current girlfriend, and guess what? I did not find her online. I met her through a friend at a festival. A medieval festival. And I am extremely lucky, obviously. Like, there's no question about it. I'm extremely lucky that I had a friend whose wife had a friend who was single and who happened to come to the festival this time around. And we happened to interact enough that I noticed and realized that she's really kind and like lovely and cute, which then made me send her a message on Instagram after the event, and then the rest is history. But why I wanted to make this video, and I hope someone is still tuned in, because fuck man, I'm talking so slow while I try to build this website. This was a bad idea. If someone is still tuned into this video, I just wanted to say that I do take some responsibility on not trying more, not trying harder in those 9 years of being single to find a girlfriend. It's not just that women suck online, which they do. And look, once again, my experience, all the hundreds of women that I talked to during those 9 years on different apps, they all sucked. And I'm sure that many women have the same experience with men, that all the men suck that they meet on the online dating apps. And I'm sure that many of the women thought I suck. But my point is, yes, I could have done things differently. I could have approached people more aggressively on those apps and asked them out on a date earlier. And well, first of all, I should have gone out more. But when we talk about the dating apps and not going out, the fact of the matter is that I would never ever recommend dating apps for any man out there ever. Because all the dating apps did to me was that it gave me the illusion that I was trying. So instead of me thinking that, hey, if I want to find a girlfriend, I should actually go out and do something. I should find a new hobby. I should go do martial arts. I should go do bouldering, which is how one of my best friends found his girlfriend. He was doing bouldering and climbing, and he started to talk to a girl there. And if you take any courses like dance class, like it's not fucking gay to take a dance class, by the way. So you can take that and you can find women. You can start, you can join some kind of hobby club. Like if you're a nerd, you can go to an anime. Even in the small town I lived in, there was this anime club, so to speak. So it was like just this random apartment thing where they had rented it, and they had this sort of group of people. They had like licensed the group, and it was sort of, they had a Facebook page, and they would host these evenings playing board games and being nerds and weebs. So you can go to these different places. But because I was on the dating apps, I was thinking, hey, I'm trying to find a girlfriend, I'm on a dating app. When in reality, it was just an illusion. It was just a waste of time and a waste of energy and a waste of, I think a good way to put it would be, it was a waste of my soul even. Like I was, like these little pieces of my soul were being ripped every time I had a disappointment, hundreds of times during those years. Because for fuck's sake, the women on those apps, they cannot talk about anything. They have zero conversation skills. And yeah, maybe you could argue that maybe the women there, they just don't care. They're just not interested in you specifically. That if you were more interesting as a man, you were more hot, which, you know, this is a really common complaint in the comments for many of these videos, that men complain that, yeah, well, if only I was attractive as fuck, then the women would be more interested in me, which is 100% true. And maybe that was the case with me as well, at least in some of the cases, that if I was more attractive, maybe the women would have been more interesting or interested and interesting. Who fucking knows? But my point is like, and I told some of my female friends about these experiences, and they were kind of amazed. They were like, really? It's like that, like that, really? People are like that online? What the hell? Having some coffee in the middle. Also, I'm losing my train of thought. I haven't really gotten much done on the website, so I think I have to wrap this video up soon. I'll make more videos on the topic. For example, one thing I wanted to talk about, which I won't now because I don't want this video to be too long when I clearly can't focus enough. One of the topics I do want to talk about is like, do you need to be traditionally attractive? Do you need to have a amazingly strong jawline? What do you need to do to attract women in real life if you do meet women? And like, what did I do? And all these little things. Because there's some misconceptions out there. Like a lot of guys in the comments of dating videos are complaining that women only want the super good looking guys with the strong jawline, when in reality there's a bunch of women out there, like my girlfriend, who actually like round faces, like literally find a round face cute. And there's these things that guys don't really talk about, especially in the self-improvement channels, self-improvement space. It's like only this one type of man is promoted, which is like the ultimate Chad, Adonis, with broad shoulders and strong jawline and this and that. When in reality, a lot of women find a lot of guys cute. So someone who is a little bit round, someone who is a little bit this and that, and doesn't fit the traditional masculine Superman look. So there's a lot to talk about in this regard, I think, and I think we should put it out there, put that information out there more, that you don't have to be exactly that Chad type of a man. You can be your own kind of guy, you can be your own unique kind of individual, and you can still find love, because there's so many different people out there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this video because I can't focus either on the video or the work that I'm doing. So this was a really bad idea. I will make a sequel to this video soon. I will make notes about the things I want to talk about, so it's gonna be easier for me, even if I do multitask like now. But yeah, this was sort of like an introduction to this topic on my part. 9 years single. Talked to hundreds of women online. Every one of them sucked, except for like, I would say 5 girls in 9 years that I talked to online did not suck and actually were able to hold a conversation, but they lived always like in another country. In a couple of cases, they lived on the other side of the world, and I didn't have the money or the means to go meet them in real life. So, which, you know, also, if you want to actually find someone, don't talk to someone on the other side of the world. Talk to someone in your own country. Note taken, lesson learned. But in any case, that's my background and that's my experience. Dating apps fucking suck. Never go on them. If you are on them, stop and start to think about hobbies, martial arts, climbing, anything. Just think about all the fucking hobbies in the world and try to look, what do you have in your town, and go check those places, because you need to meet real women in real life. You need to meet real people in real life, and I don't think it's a good idea to go to a bar or a club, because what the hell, you're gonna be drunk and you're not gonna be your actual self. It doesn't make any sense. So if you enjoyed this video, then leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe even maybe. There's gonna be more of these, and I have a lot to say. Even though in this video I was all over the place, I have a lot to say about this topic, because fuck man, those 9 years of being single and being on those apps, and also being addicted to pornography. Fuck man. I am beyond grateful in this moment, having an amazing woman in my life now after all those years. For 1 year almost, I have had her in my life, and it's like, just like that, after 9 years of struggle, somebody came into my life to restore my faith and belief in women, which one video I will make after this one is about the hate towards women. I read online recently that in the UK, for example, the hatred, misogyny is growing, and they were in the article blaming people like Andrew Tate, blaming influencers. So it's an interesting topic, and it's interesting how men are blamed for the fact that men are lonely, when my own experience is that women fucking suck online on those apps. So it's kind of like, is it just that men, like, is it just men? Is the responsibility once again men? If men are lonely, is it really because men suck, so men are lonely now? I know it's also that, but like, is it only? I don't think so. I think there's some interesting things to be said about that. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you so much for watching if you sat through most of this ramble. Now I will put the camera away, and I will put some music on, and I will work on this website, because fuck man, I haven't gotten anything done. Bye bye.